Alright, so you know what I've been thinking? Um, it's, you know what, there's this weird, like, back and forth that I find myself going through, like, especially in the past week, where, like, half the time I'll, like, really want to get better, and then the other half of the time, I'm like, no, I'm good the way I am, or it's like, it's like I have to get sicker before I get better. Does that make any sense? Not really. It's like, I'm not sick enough to get help. Once I'm thin, I'll get better, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Does that happen to any of you? So, yeah, like with this whole IP thing, right? Not IP, I'm sorry. IOP. I don't know. I've been like, I pretty much resigned myself to the fact that I'm gonna go. Which I actually thought it was gonna be more of a fight. I thought it was gonna be more, like, a few more weeks of me, really trying to, like, I don't know, back and forth. Like, I don't want to go, I do, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. It really didn't take very long for me to be like, alright, I'll figure it out. Sorry, is this radio too loud? I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe I'll turn it down. So, oh, by the way, the leaves are changing. Can you see any of that? It's freaking gorgeous. I love fall. Okay. So, yeah, I pretty much resigned myself that I'm going to go to IOP. Then, there's also this, at the Rape Crisis Center that I used to go to, they also had, like, there's these, like, group meetings, where they're going to have on Wednesday nights. So, I have to talk, my old therapist is the one that runs them, right? So I need to talk to her to see kind of see, like, what they're going to be all about, because if it's about, like, containment and, you know, like, keeping yourself supported, then I can go. But if it's about, like, dealing with, like, trauma stuff, then I don't think my therapist is going to let me go, because it's just going to be, like, triggering, you know? Which I agree. So then I'll just go to the hospital and go to, like, the IOP there. And I still need to find a way to fund this. And I still need to find another job, but alright. Here's the one thing that's been bothering me, though. Well, okay, I guess there's more than one thing bothering me always, but, like, I deferred for this past year, right? Because I need to start my PhD soon. And I'm kind of like, alright, you're old. Other people you know who are in a doctorate program or in a medical program, like, they're done. Or at least they're in their internship, so they're done with the school part, you know, and they're in their internship. And, like, I haven't even freaking started yet. And I have 5 years of class and then internship after that. So, I mean, I'm going to be, like, early 30s before, shit, like, mid 30s by the time I'm even, like practicing. Because I had to defer so many times because I don't know, bulimic, like, way too far into this eating disorder thing, right? And so I deferred for a year because I was like, okay, I'm like, I gotta wait, kind of get myself together, because at the end of, like, my master's, which actually, I didn't tell anybody this, secret YouTube, secret, I'm not done. I tell everybody I'm done, just so they shut up about it, because they always ask me about it. I actually have 2 more classes that I need to find a way to pay for that are like $1,400 a piece, and oh wait, I have no money because I spend $400 a month on fucking therapy now, and so here's the dilemma. Tell me what you guys think. The dilemma is, I find a way to get a credit card, which in itself is going to be difficult because I have shit credit. And I also cannot get any more student loans because they've given me a lot and I can't repay them all, so they don't want to give me any more. Well, you know, which is, can't really blame them. So, I could try to get a credit card, and I could try to charge those 2 classes, and then just, like, buzz through the next semester, because they're in quarters, right? So I could buzz through the next semester and try to get it done. At the same time, I'm staring down the barrel of IOP, right? So can I fit them both in? Like, can I do both at once, realistically? Because the last time that I was, like, actively in school, was, like, 6 months ago. Like, I took a leave of absence 6 months ago. Because I was just, like, so bulimified. Yep, I made up that word. And, I was, like, dropping my classes because I couldn't pay attention because I was too busy throwing everything up and, like, so worried about food and calories and all that shit, right? Working out and blah. So I took a leave of absence. Okay, now it's come time for me to either shit or get off the pot with the school thing. I've got to, like, re-sign up by November, or take, like, another leave of absence, like a medical leave. And I really don't want to do that because I want to be freaking done with this program. And the whole plan was to take this year off and, like, do my GRE and apply for schools and, you know, get into my PhD program. Now I'm all concerned because what if I get in? Okay, let's just start with assuming I may get into a PhD program, all right? Which at this point, God only knows. Sorry, it's a really bumpy part of the road. What if I end up getting accepted to a place that's not around here and I don't have my awesome therapist? Like, yeah, I know there's other awesome therapists around, but, I mean, she's, like, good. She's, like, it's, where I go is kind of like, it's like part of a university, okay? And, she's the dean, which I have in my head, kind of, here's the scenario in my head. I don't know if this is true or not, but in my head it goes, I go to intake, I talk to intake girl, she gets the rundown, they all meet up as a team to decide who is going to take on my case, and in the meeting they're like, alright, here's a really fucked up one, who can handle this? Better give it to the dean, because she's got the most experience, right? I mean, I don't know if that's how it works or not, but in my head, like, that's what happened. So I don't want to leave her. Plus it made, like, I don't know, I'm making good progress, I think. At least I feel like I will potentially be making good progress. I don't really want to leave. There's a lot of schools around here, but there's a lot of prestigious schools around here, so I don't know that I'm actually going to get in. Anyway, there's that. So I'm supposed to be, like, studying for my GRE because I didn't have to take one for my master's. And I'm supposed to be, you know, like, researching schools and doing all this stuff. But my whole life right now is, like, so wrapped up in therapy and shit that I literally cannot focus myself on anything else. Like, I try to, and I just don't have it in me. I don't have the energy. I, like, can't get it. And it's not for, like, being depressed or being all, you know, like, overwhelmed. Like, I'm just pretty singular focused right now, and I, like, straight don't have the energy to do it. So now I'm like, okay, well, what if I defer for a second year? First of all, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to tell my family. Not that it's any of their damn business, and not that they should really even care, because they don't give a shit about what I do or where I am or what the fuck is going on to begin with. So why I'm always so concerned about them, I don't really know. But, you know, it's still kind of, I hate the Inquisition. I go home 3 times a year, and it's like, it's seriously like a fucking Inquisition. And I'm just berated the entire time. Why are you going on with this? What are you doing here? How is this? Oh my god, shut up. I don't want to talk to you. And if I did, I'd probably call you more. Just thought. So, I don't know. I don't want to wait another year. I don't want to take 2 years. I don't want to defer for 2 years. And then start, because then if I defer for 2 years, I will not start my PhD until I am 30. 30. I will just have turned 30. But, you know, like, programs usually start in the fall. Yeah. 30. Now, I understand there's probably 30-year-olds out there like, psh, whatever, bitch. That ain't old. Shut your fucking pie hole. And I know, and I get that, and I don't mean to be, like, offensive, but, like, I feel like I should have I feel like I should be, like, an adult by now. You know? Like, I'm 27 years old. Like, I should be an adult. I shouldn't have, like, this stupid, like, to me, it is, like, a teenager's, like, fucked up disease, right? Like, I shouldn't be fucking bulimic. That's like high school shit, you know? I'm like embarrassed that I'm old and still deal with this. So, I don't know. I don't want to wait anymore. But at the same time, I don't know if I can like prep it all and do it all at once and be ready for the fall, like next year this time, and be going to school. Because to be doing that, I need to be getting my shit together like now, like right proper, in this instant, probably more like 5 minutes ago, like be doing my shit, and I'm not, because I can't focus on it, but I want to be. I just want to. I'm 2 fucking classes away. I just want to be done with this fucking master's program, so I can first of all stop lying to people, because I fucking hate lying. I feel guilty and shit. And then so I can just get on, like, with the rest of my fucking life. You know? And then now I'm even like, oh, well, it's gonna take so long to be in school and all this shit. Like, is this really the career I want to do? Maybe I should go back to nursing, which I don't really want to do. I do, kind of, but I don't really. And I don't know. And I feel like maybe I'm just, like, kind of hesitant about my, I don't know, like what I want to do with my career that I was once so sure of, because I just haven't been in it long enough. Like, which is to say, when I was doing my undergrad, it's like all I was focusing on was like neurology and neuropsychology, and there was totally just a random pair of shoes in the middle of the road just then. That was weird. I was so focused on that, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. I was really good at it. I was like, sweet. And then my master's program is not really in a similar vein, but kind of. It's behavioral medicine, like mind-body connection kind of shit, which is not really my bag, but, you know, I don't know. I don't even know why I went into it. I have no idea why I got that master's. I should have really just straight gone for my PhD, but I didn't feel like I was ready for it. I needed, like, time in between. Anyway. So maybe it's just because I've been so far away from, like, neuropsychology that I think that, I don't know, I just forgot how fucking awesome it is. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I didn't know. But, the point is, I need to figure my shit out. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna, like, what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it, and if I'm gonna get on the school train and budget my time, because I'm a huge time waster. I'm so bad at, like, judging how long, like, things take to do. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of a mess all around. But I gotta figure out how to pay for school. I gotta figure out how to fucking pay for IOP and the rest of my therapy and find another job. And I still need, like, some kind of weekend left, because if seriously all I'm doing is, like, job and therapy and, you know, potentially school, I will go fucking nuts. Nuts. I need to at least have some boyfriend downtime, because, you know, it's good for the soul to just take a little breather. I need that. So I don't fucking know. I don't know. You guys got any opinions on the whole thing? Let me know. This is about to be a way too long video, so I'm gonna cut it off here. Alright, boys. I'll check you later.